and that is climate change. And yet you've still got 7 climate change agencies, 33 climate schemes in 7 departments. They seem to be protected in all of this. But because of all this nonsense about climate change and global warming, we have a clean energy regulator.
Yeah.
And we've got renewable energy certificates.
Well, they say get rid of the clean energy regulator,
Right.
and we are.
Okay, and the renewable energy certificates.
And as for the...
you and I should be in the business of wind turbines because they're subsidised. You say we're not going to chase SPCR Mona and Toyota, and rightly so, down the road with a chequebook. Why are we chasing Thai and Chinese wind turbine proprietors down the road with subsidies of $400,000 a year for 75 years?
Well, if I can be a little indulgent,
please.
Here, I drive to Canberra to go to Parliament and so on. I drive myself. And I must say, I find those wind turbines around Lake George to be utterly offensive.
Correct.
And
correct.
I think they're just a blight on the landscape.
And the people you're talking to are paying for them.
Yeah, and look...
What are you going to knock them off?
Well, we can't knock those ones off because they're into locked-in schemes. Well, they're into locked-in schemes, and there is a certain contractual obligation, I'm told, associated with those things. But you will see in the budget that we have addressed the massive duplication that you've just talked about, the vast number of agencies that are involved in doing the same thing. We are addressing that in the budget. We've considered that very carefully. And look, when I say, Alan, that we're seeing the end of the age of entitlement, that applies to business as much as it applies to each of us.